All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way, and this is the Thursday night MLB. And tonight we got the Kansas City Royals against Detroit Tigers. And I am Billy Wright, and I'll be doing the games for you. Game's about to start about 6:40. Get some lineups in here for you, and go from there. All right. Not that big of a This is actually the only game that's at the nighttime tonight. Short schedule. Everything has been done or almost done. So they're gonna. I think this is a 4-game series. It should be starting tonight. And Kansas City comes in at 43-60. Detroit comes at 48-54. So I would say, not sure about. I know Kansas City is probably going to be, sellers at the trading deadline. And I believe, if I could just check to see what the Tigers will be. Detroit is 4th place, 6.5 games out in the division, and Detroit will be 4.5 games back in a wild card. So they may be buyers, but we'll see. Anyway, let me get you the lineups right now for the game and the pitchers. For the Royals, have Carter Jensen leading off, catching. Then you got Lane Thomas, second center fielder. Vinny Pasquantino batting third, playing first. You have Salvador Perez DHing, batting fourth. Batting fifth, Michael Massey, batting fifth, second base. Batting sixth, Isaac Collins, left field. Batting seventh, Josh Rojas, and playing third. Batting eighth, Nick Lofton, playing right field and batting eighth, like I said. And then you got Andrew Velasquez, shortstop, batting ninth. Pitching for the Kansas City Royals will be Randy Dobnik, 3 games, no record, 1.93 ERA, 14 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, and a whip of 150. Going against Tigers lineup, Kevin McConaughey, batting first, shortstop. Batting second, Gleyber Torres, second base, batting second. Third base, Colton Keith, batting third. Riley Green, DHing, batting fourth. Batting fifth, Dylan Dingler, catching. Batting sixth, Kerry Carpenter. Batting seventh, Spencer Torkelson, and playing right field. Seventh will be Spencer. I just said that. I'm sorry. Oh boy, my bad. Zach McKinstry, left field, batting eighth, and James Outman, batting ninth, playing center field. And their pitcher today will be Troy Melton. He's in 9 games. He's 5-1, a 1.80 ERA, 55 innings pitched, strikeouts of 50, 0.87 whip. Those are the lineups. Like I said, the game should be starting about 7:40, I believe it said. We'll have a poll of who will win this series. I will check it at the beginning of the 4th inning. Let's get the umpires, because a lot of people like to know what the umpires are, and plus me too. Chris Siegel, home plate. First base, Laz Diaz. Second base, Eric Bacchus. And third baseman, Brian Onora. So that's everything right there. Like I said, this is I usually don't I usually do the Met games, but when the Mets are off, I pick a game. I spun it on the wheel, and this is what came out today. So I've done. I think this is like my almost 30-something game, non-Met game. So I do this so I can, one, be, still consistent in what I do. Also, try to build a bigger community for people that, like what I do, and because I do have other, fans that come in just to watch my, they appreciate it, so I appreciate them, and they're great people, and they come in and check me out, and you know what I'm saying, they're not the fans of these teams. Anyway, we do have some finals. The Rays lost to the Blue Jays 3-1. And then we got the Twins beating the Guardians 3-1 in 12 innings. And the Braves beat the Padres 6-5. The Braves just keeps rolling. Sally again with a win. And right now, in the middle of the fifth, D-backs 4, Cardinals 2. A Tyler Locklear solo home run, his first. I'm not sure if that's his first ever home run in the majors, but that's everything right there. Like I said, it's short schedule. This is the only game that's going to be at the nighttime, so it's weird because I spun it, and this is what came up. So it's not me that makes the decision. If you look, if you pick my wheel right here, just so you know, that's the wheel that came up right there, Tigers and Royals. So just so happens to be the night game. And like I said, I do have a poll out there. So I am not, like I said, not a fan, I'm a fan of baseball, but I'm not a fan of this teams. I have no horse in this race, but I'm doing the game, and hopefully whoever's a Tiger fan and whoever's a Royal fan, good luck to you guys. So just about pretty soon we should be starting, and once the 3D comes up, once 3D comes up, I'll let you know that sometimes the 3D is ahead of the game. So just allow me to take care of it, and no spoilers. That would be appreciated. I'd like to introduce my buddy here. Well, yeah, that's Woody. Woody's here for when I make a mistake or I do jokes, stuff like that. Anyway, Woody doesn't like to come out sometimes because it's not. It's like, hey, come on, I gotta get a break here. I've been doing a lot of games, but anyway, just about set to go. Like I said, I think this series means more to Detroit than Kansas City. And of course, Kansas City doesn't want to lose. Of course, they want to go out and winning, best that they can, so for next year and whatever they're going to do, So just about set. Here we go. And it's going to be Carter Jensen coming up. And I didn't even put a lineup in because I tell you right now, they didn't have a lineup for me. So I do my scorecard, so I'm going to have fill it in as we go along. So I have this scorecard ready for when it gets, so anyway. But here we go. Carter Jensen, first pitch from Melton is a fastball for a ball, 1-0. He's got a .240 batting average, 14 home runs, and 52 RBIs. 3 for 19 against Detroit this season. That's going to be a foul ball right down the right field line. It's going to be a 1-1 count. Next pitch is a ball. That's going to be a 2-1 count. Two-one count, and that's going to be swung on and missed. So we got a 2-strike count. So we don't play favorites, like I said. So you're going to hear a lot of both sides, So there you go, 2-2 count. And I want to let me check my. Okay, that's good. My sound, and I want to welcome any Twitch people. I forgot to put my Twitch. What do you call it? There we go. Make sure that's open for comments. Oh wait, hold on. 3-2 count right now. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be high for a ball, and we're going to have a first walk and first runner of the game. Just like that. Jensen's on with a walk. So man on first. And see who's coming up. Because I don't have the lineup written down yet. Thomas is coming up. First pitch is swung on, and that's going to be hit out, and the shortstop goes out into the outfield and makes the catch, and that's one gone, just like that. One gone. It's going to bring up Vinny Pasquantino. He's batting .227, my birthday. First pitch to Pasquantino is going to be a strike call. They're 12th in runs and average is 12th in the major league. So that's not too bad. I mean, you figure, you know. And the throw to first, and he's back safely. So one disengagement. You get two. If you don't get him on the third time, that's called a balk, and he gets the base. So it's a 1-1 count to Pasquantino. We're just starting out. Top of the first. Runner on first base. And the pitch is swung on, and that's going to be foul down the right field line. So we got 2-strike count. No, we want 2-strike count. There you go. 6 homers, 33 RBIs in 75 games. This season, he's 5 for 23 with a home run and 2 RBIs against Detroit. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be over the third baseman's head into the outfield for a base hit, and runners on first and second right now for the Royals. Something brewing right now already in the first inning. And we're going to have the DH. One second. Perez is coming up. Perez takes a strike call on a curveball. Batting .211 this year. He's got 14 home runs and 43 RBIs in 95 games. He's 3 for 18, 1 home run, and 4 RBIs this season against Detroit. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 0-2. 0-2 count. And, of course, they're on a rally here, so it's an 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be low for a ball. 1-2. "17 homers at Comerica Park is the 5th most as a visitor." I'm not sure if that's history, but it's tied for 5th in this ballpark. It's 2-2 count. Most home runs in Royal history. He's tied with George Brett. The next home run, he'll have the most home runs in Royal history. That ball is swung and fouled back. It's 2-2. Wow, I didn't know that. That's all they had? Well, you know, that's true because the Mets, Darryl Strawberry, had like 2-something, and of course, the ex-Met, Pete Alonso, took it over last year. So yeah, I guess not that many home runs. I mean, you don't think it's a lot. I don't think it's a lot, but it really is. 2-2 count. Foul back. Now, I'd like to see him get his next home run here. That'd be cool. Be the leader. 2-2 pitch. Still fouls it back. Still staying alive. Threatening in the first. That's the 7th pitch sequence right there. The next pitch. See what happens. It's throwing a lot of cutters in this sequence. Next pitch is going to be swung on, and he foul tipped it. Okay. That's a foul tip. And it's 2-2, and this next pitch is going to be his 20th pitch and also the 9th pitch in the sequence. So they're really making him work already, the starting pitcher. Or if he's I think he's the starter. I don't know. I think he should be. Not an opener. And that's a ball. That's 3-2. 3-2 count right now. I'd like to welcome everybody that's came in here. Let's see. Uh-oh. Wow. That's a walk. There's bases loaded right now. Bases are loaded. So, who's coming up next? I didn't get a chance to write that because they didn't have the, like I said, the lineup wasn't there till the last seconds. Massey. Thank you. Massey's coming up. 270 batting average. Melton in trouble right away. Stepped off, come right back on the mound. Just starting out, top of the first inning, and his bases loaded and 1 out. Kansas City looking to go ahead in this game. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike call. 0-1. 7 home runs, 33 RBIs in 83 games. He's 3 for 10 with 1 home run and 3 RBIs this season against Detroit. Next pitch is, did he swing? Yes, he did. He said he swung. That's 2-strike count. 2-strike count. Didn't even bother to ask the third base. He just pulled it himself. 0-2 count. That's going to be a pop-up, and that could be playable. Catcher going back, and it's out of play. Still 0-2. They really would need that right there. You know? That. Oh, look at that. The nice catch by the guy who was coming down with his beers, and he made the grab. The guy tipped it. Some guy got tipped off, and another guy took it. Said, walk down the stairs. Said, I got it. It's mine. Thank you. 0-2 pitch. And that swung on and missed, and that's a big strikeout right there. That's the first strikeout. And, of course, we play both sides. Massey strikes out. 2 men out. Big out right there. It's going to bring up Collins. It's Collins, right? Collins is coming up. First pitch to him is foul back. He's got a .244 batting average. 5 home runs, 32 RBIs in 92 games. He's 1 for 8 with an RBI this season against Detroit. He can use one right now. It's bases loaded. It's a 0-1 count. Next pitch is going to be he did go. Yep. 2-strike count already. Just like that, they got a chance to get out of this. He said no, but yes, he did. He can't. He's like, no, I didn't do it. Yes, he did. 0-2 count. Here it comes. He did swing. Did he swing? He swung. He better throw. Oh, he threw it too high. They call him out at home, but I don't know. The umpire took long to, excuse me, to make the decision. So the guy was starting to run, and then I don't know. They got to check it because if it's either 3 outs or a run scored, the check swing got away from the catcher. The umpire then finally made the call, but I'm not sure if he got there in time. I can't see because Keith's in the way. Yeah, he got him. He got him. What a weird play at home plate. So it was a strikeout. They didn't throw to first, but he was, yeah, I don't think he can run with the bait. I don't think you're allowed to run with that, but anyway, they did. So no runs, just 1 hit and 3 left on. Going to the bottom of the first, no score, and Detroit's coming up. That was a weird play right there. But the umpire waited, and when you wait like that, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to you got to let just a nick of time. They got him, because that would have been a real big problem right there. I'm sure Detroit would have been upset, the manager and everything. All right, so we're going to the top of the first, bottom of the first. I'm sorry, bottom of the first. Didn't get a chance to write them. I gotta write them when they come up, so I don't know the lineup. I know McConaughey probably up first. Yeah. Yep. All right. Good start, right? I mean, it was a weird play. What happened? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did they say it was safe? I don't think it was safe. All right, they're just showing a replay. I was gonna say, wait a minute, they're back out there. Okay. All right. So McConaughey is coming up. Bat. Well, not tell me how he bats yet. Against Dorback. Your first pitch is going to be a ball. McConaughey, 282 batting average. Dobnak, of course, we told you already about Dobnak. And the first pitch is a ground ball right to first, taken by himself. And that's 1 gone. All right, 1 gone. There's Torres. Gleyber Torres is up. First pitch to him is a base hit past the first baseman. It's going to land into right field. First hit of the game for Detroit. All right, it's going to bring up Keith. He's batting .252. First pitch to Keith is a ball, 1-0. One 0 count. It's going to be a called strike, 1-1. Wow, his last major league win was May 21st of 2021. 1,889 games ago. And that's a strike call. 1-2 count. I'd have to say he's an opener then, guys. I think he's an opener. Because if you didn't get a win since 2021, I think it's an opener. But we'll see. 1-2 count, and that's outside. 2-2. The only game on the schedule tonight. Everything else is almost is one game left to finish. 2-2. Fouled off. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be right to first. He throws to second for the force, back to first, and it's not in time. So they get the force play at second. Fielder's choice, actually, so there you go. 2 outs. Runner on first. It brings up Green. Batting .285. Here comes the pitch, and that's a ball. Changeup, misses, 1-0. One-zero pitch from Dobnak, and that's a ball outside, 2-0. Yeah, and it's 15 home runs. He got 50 RBIs in 101 games. He's pitch is swung on. That's going to be dunked into right field for a base hit. They're going to probably go to third on that. So it's the first and third right now. And now the Tigers are threatening with 2 outs. Base hit. First and third. It's like a duplication. Both teams threaten. Now it's the Tigers' turn. And it's going to bring up Dingler. Batting .271. Takes a strike call. 22 home runs, 65 RBIs in 93 games. He's 5 for 21, 1 home run. Didn't give me the chance to get the RBI. And that's a strike swinging. We got an 0-2 count already. And of course, they're threatening right now, too. .0-2 count, and that's going to be a ground ball right to short, over to second for the force, and that is the inning. So, score that a 6-4 put out. So, no runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. Well, actually, 1 left. No, wait, first and third. Yeah, I'm right. 2 left. So, at the end of 1, it's no score. Both teams. All right. We got it. Like I said, I think that Detroit, in order to keep thinking that they got a chance, and they're like because of the wild card, and they're not that far. I mean, still in their division, they're still around. That they need to probably take a good. If this is it should be a 4-game series because it's starting today. Unless sometime they have these freaky days that some people don't have off on a Friday now. So I don't know. But if it is a 4-game series, and I'll check that, it'd be nice to get a 3 out of 4, a 3, or maybe even sweep if they can. That'll give them a real, now that would really change their mind probably about the August 3rd trading deadline. Let me see. That was Friday. That was Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's see. Let's see. Make sure. Yeah, there's a game. Yep. So that means there definitely should be Yep. Saturday and then a Sunday. Yep. Just want to make sure because sometimes they'll say, well, you know, he's not playing today. Hold on. There it is. So there's a 4-game series, right, starting tonight. So there you go. 4 games. And they come in. Let's see. Before they come back, let's see. Tigers have won their last 6 or 4 out of the last 10. So they have a 1-game winning streak. They beat the Cubs yesterday night. So, and of course, Kansas City is 5-5 in their last 10, but they've won 3 in a row, so they're on a winning streak. Anyway, Melton's getting ready to pitch to Rojas, I believe, right? First pitch to Rojas is a called strike. He's batting .244. So, next pitch is outside, ball, 1-1. He's already thrown 30 pitches, Melton. Next pitch is swinging, and that's going to dunk in, and that's going to be... Is that a fair ball? It's a fair ball. It's going to be a double for Rojas. I didn't know if it was going to be fair. It's a double for Rojas to start the 2nd inning. And Lofton's going to be coming up. Lofton batting .247. Detroit, it looks like they don't have enough. I mean, it's a Thursday night game, and there's a lot of empty seats here. And that's a strike swinging, 0-1, foul tip, foul ball. That's strange to me. I don't know. Sometimes. Hey, thank you, Two Spin. Appreciate you. And that's a ground ball right to third. He's going to throw him out of first. And runners stay put. Wait. Why is there 1 man on base? Did I miss something? Oh, that's right. Duh. It's a double. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm going to say, wait a minute. I got the wrong. Yeah, that's it. I had the wrong in front of me. The sheet. So make that a 5-3 put out. It's going to bring up Velasquez, batting .333. And the first pitch is a strike call. 3 home runs and 30 RBIs in the minors. So, yeah, this must be his first game. First pitch is swung on. That's going to be a shot right to first base. Torkelson makes the catch. Line drive. Caught. 2 outs. Nice play by Torkelson. Runner goes back to second. Jensen's coming up when he walked his first time up. Are you too simple? Are you what's your team? Kansas City or Detroit? Let me know. Or you just like baseball, you know what I'm saying? It's fine. Whatever you like. Jensen is a 1-0 count right now. The next pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got a 1-1 count. Could there be some Kansas City players on the move this year at the trading deadline? I'm not really familiar with the team, but I've done a couple of these games on like a Saturday afternoon game that I do, and when like I say, when the Mets don't play, I do whatever, and I spin the wheel. But you probably, I mean, it's probably going to be a lot of And that's a ground ball. That's going to be, oh, Torkelson makes the play, and he gets the out. Nice play by Torkelson. Throw that 3-1 put out. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're going to the bottom of the second. There is no score here. Yeah, so definitely going to be I mean, who knows? I mean, I thought for sure that it was open season right now for all the teams that are basically going to be sellers, but still hasn't happened yet. It may just start going, before you know it. Getting ready, teams that are, I'd say maybe another week, maybe. In my opinion, I think maybe another week they'll start, unloading or trying to get whoever's still around for the playoff run, wild card, and all that good stuff. So, but like I said, my opinion is that Detroit needs to beat up on the teams that that are not going to be. You know what I'm saying? And this team right here is, I mean, even though they got Kansas City's not a bad. Don't get me wrong, they got a 3-game winning streak right here. So they're doing something right in the last 3 games. So yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I mean, if but I can see I don't understand why the fan base is. I mean, they don't draw a lot in Detroit. I thought they did. When I did a couple of games for Detroit, they had pretty good. They had pretty good. Especially in this, it's a Thursday, unless I don't know, something happens on a Thursday night over there. I guess I don't know. Well, if you guys are new here, please hit that like button, and if you do, please subscribe. It's free. And also, if you tell me what team you're rooting for today, like I said, it's open forum. I'll talk to you. I talk to Too Simple. I mean, I'll talk to everybody. Don't matter. You don't have to be a fan of these two. Tell me what's on your mind about your teams. Anyway, it's going to be Carpenter coming up, and I think it's Duback. And the first pitch is swung on, and that's a second baseman, and he makes the throw to first, and that's the out right there. It's a quick out. So Carpenter's out, 4-3 put out. It's going to bring up Torkelson, who's batting .209. So I guess he's not a opener because he's pitching still. Maybe he hasn't won a game because of that in 20. It's hard to believe. 19 home runs, 50 RBIs, and won 101 games. He's 5 for 20 with 2 RBIs this season against the Royals. And that's a strike. 0-2 count right now. No. Next pitcher swung on and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout. First strikeout. I'm sorry, first strikeout. And of course the other way around. Play fair on here. It's going to bring up McKinstry. 191, 4 home runs, 20 RBIs in 77 games. He's 3 for 12 this season against the Royals. First pitch is a strike to McKinstry. Next pitch is a strike swinging. 0-2. So 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and it's swung on, and that's going to be dropped into center field for a base hit. Got a runner on first base. It's going to bring up Outman. He's batting 155. What is this thing over here? Pitches inside. 1-0. Oh boy. Okay, good. I got the whole lineups in now, so I don't have to worry about writing it. Next pitch is swung on and missed. We got a 1-1 count. Both teams in the first 2 innings have men on base. And that's a ball. 2-1. Maybe it's a... I was going to say maybe... Well, no, they still don't have that many. They got a lot. See, and that ball is swung on, and that is hit foul down the right field line. 2-1. Oh, it's 2-2 now. What happened? 2-2, and he throws to first, and he picks him off at first base. Oh boy, that's one of these guys. You don't do that. Throw to first, and he gets picked off. Nice throw by the Dobnik. And that is the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, and none left. Make sure we're going to the top of the 3rd, and there's no score. Yeah, you definitely nice move by the pitcher. Throw him out, pick him off. So put a pick off right there. There we go. All right. So coming up for the will be Thomas, Pasquantino, and Perez. Coming up. Yeah. Okay. What we got? How you doing, Brandon? How's you doing? What team are you? What team are you? What's too simple saying? Recently started sports betting. Got a free party for Green and Dingler. That's cool. That's cool. What is that guy's name? Who does the Mets? What is that guy's name? Who does the Mets? What do you mean? I do the Mets. I'm not doing the Mets today because they're off. There's a lot of guys that do Mets, but I don't really know their handles. If you look at mine's gaming the right way, and I do the Mets. But like I said, with the problems this year with the Mets, I don't want to, and plus when there's games that they're not doing anything, when they're off tonight, and when I get stressed out by the Mets, it's like a therapeutical thing that, how you sit on a couch with the instead of having a psychologist, you just say, I'm not doing this game tonight, so I do another game. I pick it on a wheel, So, but I don't know anybody else. I really don't know the other guys that do the Mets. I'm sorry, Brandon. I don't know. So, yeah, Melton's still pitching, so he's a starter. I just want to make sure he's a starter also. He's good. He's still going. But like I said, you're welcome here. He's talking about Santa Claus? I don't get what is that? Did I miss something? Wait, hold on. I'm looking at it. Let's see. Anyway, that's a ball to Thomas, who is 0 for 1 today. He flew out the shortstop. Popped out the shortstop. Next pitch is a strike, 1-1. I love it. Yeah, Brandon, I did the Tigers game when like I said, a Saturday afternoon, Saturday games. I don't do the Mets, And then, like I said, when the Mets do not play, I randomly, I use my online. That's Torkelson. Hold on. Torkelson pop. It's a fly out, pop out, one gone. I'll tell you. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to do this, getting everything right here. Hold on. Yeah, so I've done, like I said, I've done a couple of Detroit games, and of course when the Mets played Detroit, I did that, of course, so I know the teams, not as much as a person who's a fan of Detroit or a fan of the Royals. I've done the games, and like I said, every Saturday I do a game, the Saturday night game. I don't do the Mets on Saturday. The Saturday afternoon game, I call it. And then, of course, when the Mets are not playing, I pick a game, and I try to bring some community in, see what you guys, what your teams are, and we have a good time. That's basically it. I got a lot of people that I know for the different teams. Boston, I did the Boston. I unfortunately last night I must have jinxed them because they lost it after 15. But anyway, they challenged the pitch, Tigers, and they got it right. So it's now a 1-2 count on Pasquantino, who singled his first time up. Pitches inside, 2-2. So yeah. Anyone could sweep the fifth. And that pitch is swung on, and that is going to be caught in the outfield by the third baseman. That's going to be two outs. Can I do the Astros against the White Sox? Well, when is that an upcoming game? I don't. Anybody can sweep the Marlins. Oh, you know what? I have to say, I would have said okay about that Crone, but the Mets can't do it. So I got to say, not everyone can sweep the Marlins. And I'm a Met fan, like I said. So, I think the Marlins are a better team, way better team than the Mets this year. So it's an 0-2 count to Perez, and Perez walked his first time up. That's going to be his 50th pitch for Melton. So, yeah. A couple of years ago, I would agree with you, but not now. And that's going to be a called strike 3, and that's going to be a strikeout. And the inning's over. So no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the bottom of the third. There's still no score here. Coming up will be Outman, McConigal, and Torres. Can you do? Well, so you're asking me about a game, Astros and White Sox. Friday night, I got the Mets. Saturday night, I have to pick a game. But is that going to be are they playing this weekend together? I don't know, the schedule for them. You're going to let me know if that's the schedule. Green is too. Yeah, he is. You're right. He is. He's not a manager. The guy is not a manager, man. He's not. He was a manager for 3 years for the Padres, and he stunk. And then he went to the Mets and did like scouting or whatever. He became the guy who brings up the Mets for from the farm team. And they picked him from his suit and put him down in the Mets. And because then he tells everybody, well, I don't want to be a manager after this. I want to go back to the office. So right away, we're like, why? Why put this guy to save Stearns? Because Stearns had to be like, well, I gotta put my own clone out there. I hope that it gets fired. Because I tell you right now, and I don't like talking about the Mets when they're not on, but it's good that you said that. I'll tell you right now, if the 6 guys that I think, well, Soto's not leaving, but if the 6 guys that are there are 5 rookies, if they touch any of those rookies, I said I would no longer be a Met fan. And I've been a Met fan for over 30, I don't know how many years. It's been a long time since my father's knee. And I just can't take this guy taking our best players that we have, or even our rookies, and getting rid of them. I just think Stearns got to go. Anyway, it's Outman. He's up when what's his name was picked off at first, so he gets a new count. And Dobnik is still in the game. Okay, so I guess he was a starter. And the pitch is a ball. So. And that's a strike, 1-1. Next pitch is going to be a swinging strike. He's got a 2-strike count on him. It's going to be his 30th pitch. Coming up, his 30th pitch in the bottom of the 3rd. And that's going to be a, whoa, okay, a ball. 2-2. You know, I think it's going to be, I thought it was, and that's a ball again, 3-2. I think Perez, in my opinion, and Dingler, in my opinion. These are my 2. I really don't watch him as much as you guys. Ground ball, foul, 3-2. That's my opinion. I know that Perez destroyed the Mets in 2015, so I don't like the guy. You know what I'm saying? We didn't win the World Series. Anyway, and that's a he call okay, that's a strike 3. The third base umpire calls him out on a strikeout. Didn't like that, he said, but you know, what are you gonna do? That's his second strikeout, and it's going to bring up McConaughey. He's grounded out his first time up. McConaughey, and that's ball. It's a, yeah. So let me see what else. It's a 1-0 count. That's gonna be a ground ball, and I think McConaughey said he might have beat it, but I don't know. But the first baseman for the Kansas City took his sweet time to throw it over, but let's see. Pitcher was covering. Let's see. He went into the outfield grass. He gets it. That was, I don't know. Ty doesn't go to the runner anymore. No, he's going to be out, guys. Wait a minute. I don't think he got his foot down, Dobnak. He might have beat that. I thought it was actually, let's make sure. Oh, I don't know, guys. What are they going to call? They called him out, guys. So they called him out. Actually, they didn't challenge it either, so that's a 3-1 put out. And here comes Torres, who singles his first time up. So, yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah. He almost beat it, man, because that pitcher put his foot down at the same time. That's another ask for the first base. It's 2-1. 2-1. A lot of check swings, but this one's okay. 2-1 count on Torres. Next pitch is a strike. It's 2-2. 2-2. After this inning, I'll check the poll, see who you guys are actually looking to root for, who will sweep this series. A ground ball right to third, over to first, and that is going to be a quick inning right there. Score that, a 5-3 putter, so no runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the 4th inning. No score. Coming up in the 4th will be Massey, Collins, and Rojas. And let's check I put a poll out there. Let's see what's going on with this poll. If anybody has checked it, All right, well, we got 8 votes. Thank you guys for the votes. And now I said, who wins the series? Royals, 25%, and the Tigers, 75%. So right now, the poll is open because there's no one winning the game yet. I mean, to start the series yet. So, but I think that my opinion is that Detroit needs to win to keep going, forward and becoming spenders. Because they're a lot closer, of course, than Kansas City's. Not even nowhere. It's like the Mets; they're nowhere near that. They're going to be sellers. So that's what my opinion. But we'll check it again before the 8th inning, top of the 8th, and go from there. Well, the Mets play tomorrow, and I cringe every time the Mets play these big teams. I really thought I did the game. I did the. Let me see. I got my calendar right here. What I did. I did yesterday's. I did doubleheader. I did Mets in the morning. 12 o'clock after whatever. Of course, they lost. They had a chance to take a series for the first time another series 3 times in 2 months. They haven't. They've only won, and they lost it to the Brewers. I thought in when they beat the Phillies to win that series, I said, "What's up for the Mets next? Brewers?" I said, "Forget it. I'm not doing Game 1." So I did the Boston Red Sox and Baltimore Orioles, and of course, Boston won. Kept their streak going. So, like I said, the stress with the Mets this year. If you go check out my all my my playlist for the Mets, I did over 40-something Met games, and I wanted the head of both of them. I only got one of the heads first. I got Stearns. I didn't get Stearns. I got what's his name? I don't even remember his name anymore because he's no longer our manager. Mendoza. That's it. Michael Massey. He struck out his first time up. An 0-1 count, and here comes a pitch. It's a ball. 1-1. So they're playing the Dodgers, the second best team, because they played the Brewers, who were the best team in the National League. Now they're playing the Dodgers this weekend. The only thing I like about the Mets is when they bring their rookie kids in, the rookie pitchers, they have a chance to win. They blew it yesterday because of mistakes in the field, mental errors, but they had a chance to win that series. All I'm looking for now as I'm doing these Met games is to see our rookies and see how they're going to be for next year. Everybody else, like I said, they can get rid of. But I'm loyal to my team, so I promised myself I would do Met games even if they kill me. I mean, not as much as I would like to have done, but that's a strikeout right there. There's another strikeout. So, tomorrow's game, I haven't even looked at the starting pitchers. I don't know what's going on with the starting pitchers on that game, but I'll check it. And it comes up Collins, and Collins struck out his first time up. 0-1. Yo, A.J. Ewing is unbelievable. He's learning how to, be an all-around player, but he could play that outfield like forget it. I've called so many plays where he's made unbelievable catches in the outfield. I mean, for him, and I like the new kid, the pitcher, Thornton. He's 18 scoreless innings, even though he lost that Sunday with Boston Red Sox because of mistakes by Lindor. Then they lost in extra innings. He pitched great. 7 innings of no-hit ball. He had no runs ball. That was a call, and Kansas City keeps the challenge, so it's still 2 challenges each. 2-1 count, and that's strike swinging. I like him. I like all the rookies, really, put it this way. I do. Definitely like the rookies that the Mets have that they brought up. So it's a 2-2 count. But I don't think they should be. Thank you. I don't think. I don't think they should be touching those kids. You want to start? Listen, we know we're going to have to rebuild. So what are you going to do? You're going to rebuild with no. You got to rebuild with the kids. I mean, look at PCA. PCA was a Met. Now look at him. He's going to be an awesome, all-star. Everything. The guy could be. He's unbelievable. And we lost him because the Mets were foolish and got rid of. They made trades. Right? I can't remember who the Mets got for PCA, if they did or not. They probably did, but I don't remember. And Collins, what did Collins do, guys? He's still up? Collins walked. Okay, thank you. Collins walked. I'm behind. I get behind like that when I start talking Mets. It's going to bring up Rojas, who doubled his first time up. And that's a strike swinging, 0-1. So, I could talk Mets, but, it stresses me out with this team this year. I really thought, I'll say it one more time that I've said it. Before I decided to start, because I'm a gamer, I do games, if you check everything out, I do all the games and, all that stuff. But I said, my wife was telling me, why don't you also do your sports teams? So I did. I started with the New York Rangers. They didn't have a great year either. They tanked it. They got rid of our best player. So I was like, okay, well, the Mets. I started getting ready for that. And all of a sudden, the Mets decided to get rid of the four core. And the biggest one that hurt was Pete Alonso. But I still promised that I was going to do this. And the Mets just stunk it up. The best time they had was in probably spring training. Other than that, they've been stunk up. And it's because of I believe that Cohen was brainwashed by Stern. That's just what we're going to do. And he's horrible. So we got to get rid of him too. That's a fly ball right to the left fielder. He's going to make the catch. And he gets the ball back in. So, so Lofton is coming up. He's grounded out his first time up. But, what I'm saying? And what are you going to do, man? They haven't been this bad since the 1994, I think they said. And they're getting worse. They can't win. I got it right here. I got all the calendar right here. That's going to be shot, and that's going to be foul down the left field line by Lofton. 0-1 count. So, they had terrible months. But don't try to blow smoke up. Don't try to tell us fans that you guys, we still got a chance. And I'm like, what? Please don't tell people that. I know everybody wants to believe that, but come on, man. I knew 2 months ago that this team stunk. And what they got, I'll tell you right now, everybody that they got in trades were all on the disabled list. Now remember, Bichette didn't play that last game in the before the All-Star game, but he was going to go on the IL. But when they came back on the Thursday, so he had 4 days to relax. But everybody, the Mets got were on the IL, and then of course they got Singer, who can't pitch anymore. And then they had Peterson, that was horrible. And that's a strikeout. And that's another. So no runs. So make it a strikeout. Yeah, hold on. This game is going quick here. So no runs, no hits, and 1 left. Now you're going to the bottom of the 4th. Still no score. So it's like it's just come on. You can't have a team that especially Stearns. He never won anything. He only won what? They got the Milwaukee Brewers got a playoff 1 run. They got playoffs. He got them the playoffs 1 year. Come on. This is the guy nobody wants to be a general manager for the Mets. I tell you right now, they don't want to. Say, well, nope. Beltran, he's going to be the Hall of Famer for the Mets. He's going in the Hall of Fame. He said, listen, I can't take the job right now for being a manager or whatever, because I got to go do the Hall of Fame thing, and then I'm going to take my wife away for 2 months or 2 weeks for Hawaii or whatever. I just heard that. And I'm like, Nobody wants to do this right now. Who wants to step into this right now? Nobody. Coming up for the Tigers will be Keith. Keith's coming up right now. It's going to be Keith, Green, and Dingler. So, anyway, it is what it is. Like I said, I accept that the Mets are going to have to, start all over again. It's going to be a couple of years. It ain't going to be anytime soon. But listen, you know what? We've done it. Come on. 2 World Series, that's it. Right? Come on. But don't tell me that you're going to put on a team that's, oh, this is a playoff team right here. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But right now, I mean, like I said, you gotta field offers for everybody that you want, that wants to go. And I think Lindor wants to go too. He wants out. Him and Soto don't get along. It's all bull. Come on, please. You're Major League Baseball players. You're making money that none of us probably ever see in our lifetime, and you're bitching and moaning. Excuse me about that. I don't like saying that, but you know. Keith is got a strike on him. And he was in a hit to a fielder's choice. So 0-1 count. And the next pitch is going to be a ball. 1-1. Next pitch is a ground ball foul outside of first. It's going to be 1-2 right now. This game's moving along. Still no score. One-two pitch coming up from Dobnak. And that's going to be right down the left field, but foul. Just foul into the stands. Just missed the chalk. Got to do it all over again. Come on now. I see 17 people out there and nobody is talking. Just my man. Too simple and Crone. Come on now. Tell me what's up. And like I said, if you didn't hit the like button, please do. And hit the subscribe. It's all free. And I'm trying to build a community here that, if you guys like whatever teams you like, don't have to be this team, don't have to be any of these teams. That's a ground ball. Oh, what a play by the second baseman. He's going to throw him out. Oh, my goodness. That's a gold glove play right there. And there you go for that right there. What a play. Diving to his right. Gets it and throws him out at first. What a play by Massey. I never get it right. But anyway, what a nice play to get Keith. Score that 4-3. Here comes Green. He's 1 for 1. He's singled. First time up. Next pitch is going to be a ball. 2-0. Get some of my soda here. That pitch is a ball again, right? 3-0. Zero sugar Pepsi. Next pitch is a strike call, 3-1. Thank you, Macy. Thank you, Too Simp. That pitch is swung on, and that is popped up into left field, and he's going to make the catch. 1 gone. 2 gone, I'm sorry. 2 gone. It's going to bring up Dingler, grounded out his first time up. Dobnik's thrown 50 pitches already, bottom of the fourth, so yeah, if you can make it to the sixth inning. That's a outside sinker, gets away. 1-0. Long series here. Like I said, a long series. Next pitch is inside, and it's a ball. 2-0. Only game on the schedule tonight. Everything else is done probably. 3-0 count. Next pitch is going to be a ball 4. He walked him on 4 pitches. That's his first walk given up. It's going to bring up Carpenter, who ground out at his first time up. Yeah, that place looks empty. I mean, you know, come on, man. Look at that. I'm looking at it. I see a lot of gray there. A lot of gray seats. Empty. That's a strike call. And they're not doing too bad. Like I said, I mean, come on. They're 6 games. Come on. As opposed to my team, what, 17? They lose every time. They're not even playing. They lost a game today. Half a game. 0-2 count. You know? I mean, seriously. The Mets lose every time. They lose a game every time they're not playing because the Braves always win. Tell him, Woody. That's right. That ball is fouled off. But yet the Mets still, tomorrow night, guaranteed, will have a sellout with the Dodgers. I don't get it. I boycott. I say, I don't go. You don't play right for me. I don't go to your games. That's me. That's me, and that's how I am. So no 2 count. You put crap on you put a garbage team together like this, and you expect me to go pay money for this? Nope. Not doing it. But look at this. Detroit, I'm telling you. That's another foul. 0-2. I don't know. I'd have to check that. I'll check it for you. I'll check it after this inning. I really don't know. I mean, you know, the Met game is not interesting. It's just that like I said, I do the game. It's tomorrow. I'm going to do that game, and unfortunately, it's the Dodgers against the Mets. You know, Shohei Ohtani is going to draw a lot of people coming into Citi Field. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if the Mets are first place or last place. This is a 5-pitch sequence. It's 1-2 count on Carpenter. And here goes the pitch. It's going to be a ground ball right to first, taken by himself. And that is going to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 left. We're going to the 5th inning, no score. Give me 1 second. I'll check that for you. No problem. All right, so coming up in the top of the 5th for the Royals will be Velasquez, Jensen, and Thomas. Hold on, let's see what we got tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, scoreboard. Well, I don't know. The Braves are always good, right? I mean, they're going to be playing. They're playing the Orioles in Baltimore. Baltimore still got a shot. Braves are definitely a playoff-bound team. The Yankees at Phillies. A lot of long ball could happen there. Both teams are wild cards, so you know, top of the wild card, or at least in the wild card after. Blue Jays at Red Sox. Now that's a good one because the Red Sox, even though they lost that game yesterday, they still made a lot of noise. So there's another good one. And there's your Astros at White Sox. So they are playing this weekend. Yeah, I think those right there I just mentioned are the games. I mean, in my opinion, the other ones are just like, you know, barely making it up to 500. Ugh. Well, it depends, man. It could be 4, it could be 2, 3. It depends on the innings. Like if they're short innings, you might not get up 3 times in a game. You know, if they get like 3 batters up and 3 batters down, and out of the 9 batters, or it could be you could be like 6 times up because it goes batting around. It doesn't have a specific. It depends on the innings. Depends on the pitchers that you're going against. It's a Velasquez 0 for 1, and he's got a strike swing in there. He popped out to the first baseman, and that's a strike. It's going to be 0-2. Lined out actually to second base. I'm sorry. That's what I say. Is that the last question, right? Oh, I meant the wrong. 1-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be, whoa, did he swing? The third base umpire says no this time. The ball got away again, so it's 1-2. He's about to throw his 70th pitch, Milton. In the top of the 5th. So he might be able to go about 6 innings or so. Next pitch is swung on. That's going to be a ground ball. Oh, the third baseman gets it, and he gets him out. So he bobbled it, but he made the play to get him out. Nice recovery. That's a 5-3 put out. Is that Carpenter? Who's that? Carpenter, I guess so. Nice dive and kept with it. Kept it in front of him. And he picked, Keith. And he picked it up and threw him out. Nice play. Here comes Jensen. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Okay, now I'm excited you guys are here with 22 people. So let me know what team you're rooting for. Don't be afraid to talk to me. And if you didn't hit the like button, please do. And if you haven't subscribed, it's free. And like I said, let me know what team you like in this game or in the majors. 2-1 count to Jensen. This game is scoreless. Oh, there's more people that popped in the... maybe they got there late. Who knows? That's going to be a 2-2 count. Someone's going to have to do something in this game to get it going, right? 2-2 count, and the pitch is swung on, and that ball is ticketed. Right field going back, it hits off the wall. Torkelson gets it. And that is going to be a double by Jensen. I thought that ball might go out, but it hit off the wall and bounced away. That's going to be a double for Jensen. Carpenter, I meant to say, I read it wrong, my bad. Carpenter gets it and throws it back in. And there's going to be Thomas coming up. He is 0 for 2. First pitch to Thomas is swinging strike. 0-1. Hey, thanks for the subscribe. I do appreciate it. This is for you, my man. You should have told me who you are. I would definitely shout you out. But thank you. Much love. 0-1 count. Popped up. Playable for the second baseman. Green. Is that Green? Torres. Oh my God. The beards confused me. That's an out. 2 outs. That's right. Torres couldn't use a beard when he was on the Yankees. I remember that. Anyway, that's 2 outs. Because with Pasquantino, he singled in the first. He's 1 for 2. Well, anybody can win. This game is open. I mean, the Kansas City Royals are on a 3-game win streak right now. I don't see Bobby Witt Jr. in here, so I think he's on the IL for the first time in his career. So that's a big loss right there for them. But they can still do it. Hey, any team can win on any given night, really, in my opinion. 0-1 count to Pasquantino. Now 0-2. 0-2. It's getting dark in I gotta put my light on, like the sun passing by. That's gonna be a ball. 1-2. We got something going in Kansas City. I mean, in Detroit right now. Still no score. Both pitchers are getting out of jams and little things that happen. That's gonna be he's gonna check with the third base umpire and they say no swing. How many times are you gonna check? That means like 4 or 5 batters already. They check at the third base umpire. Let's see if he went around. Let's see if he went past that plate. No way. Not even close. So there you go. 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. That's low. We got 3-2. So there you go. 3-2. Hey, thanks for the subscribe again. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I would shout you out if I knew who you were, but I do. Thank you very much. Much love. This is a 5-pitch sequence. 6 pitches coming right now. I think that Melton might be done this inning if he. That's going to be a walk right there. That is going to be 2 men on base. And it's going to bring up the dangerous, tied for home runs with the great George Brett in the history of the Kansas City Royals, Salvador Perez, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. So he's very dangerous. Anytime this guy comes up, he's just like Soto. He's just like Schwarber, Judge, Rice, you name them. They can hit a home run anytime they feel like. You know what I'm saying? They could be 0 for this and 0 for that, and bang, it's gone, And I just can't believe that the Kansas City Royals have somebody that's actually going to beat George Brett in the home run, for the title. Just needs 1 home run and that's it. I'm sure George Brett's there. He's got to be there every time. I would hope he would be there. I know Darryl Strawberry was there last year when Pete Alonso finally did it. That's ground ball. That's going to be easy play to first, and that's going to be the inning. You get out of it. Score that 5-3. So no runs, 1 hit, 2 left on, and now we're going to the bottom of the 5th. No score. One of those pitching duels right now, I'd say. Well, Two-Sip, I'm glad you come check it out, man. And you'll see. I try to be, like, not angry, but when the Mets do dumb things on the field, and the manager, it just drives me crazy. You'll see a different me compared to here today. I hope that the Mets, like I said, The best game they did this week was that kid Thornton. They did everything right. They won the game. They played great in the field. They hit. They did everything. Pitched well. And then the next day they come out and look like the Bad News Bears in spring training or something like. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. I gotta put the light on and check on my daughter. You okay, baby girl? Okay. That's it. How to do that? Make sure my daughter, everything's good. Or my wife will shoot me. No, don't say shoot, Bill. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah. I do appreciate it. Too simple. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much, man. And like I said, you guys, I just try to make a community, and people can talk to me, and we can, it doesn't have to be the team. If it's not your team, then fine. I'm here I could try to, whatever you want to talk about, I try. I'll do my best, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I love doing the baseball games, and like I said, this is like a stress relief for me because it's not my team. And I hope that your team wins today, whoever you pick. And it's still Dubnak in the game. So he got 60 pitches right now, and he's pitching this Torkelson. And Torkelson is 0 for 1, and he just took a strike. He struck out his first time up. So crazy game. That's another swing and miss. Boy, I tell you, I didn't expect this to be a pitcher's duel because I didn't even know the pitchers. I thought for sure, that Detroit was the better team, and I didn't even know Witt was out until I looked at this thing. I was like, wait a minute, Witt's not even, he's an IL. That's the first time. That's going to be a strike 3 looking. And that's another strikeout. I got to check his strikeouts because he did another strikeout. So let's see what he's got. He didn't get none in the first. Oh, speaking about my wife, she's right there, guys. She's checking on me. She's at work. That's 1, 2. Oh, he's only got 3? No, 4. He's got 3. Well, look. Anyway, he's got McKinstry up. He's 1 for 1. McKinstry got a single his last time up. He's got a strike on him, 0-1. Next pitch is going to be... Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. That's 1-1. I thought so. They had a 1-1 count there. Just give me 1 second. I have to make sure I check in with the wife. You know what I'm saying? 1-1. Hold on. Next pitch is... Oh, he swings at a pitch inside, a changeup. I wouldn't have swung at it. I'm a lefty. And he swung at it to make it 1-2 count right now. I think they're desperate to get some hits or something going on here, but 1-2 count. Swung on, and that pitch is going to be into right field, past the second baseman for a base hit. Base hit for McKinstry, his second hit of the game. And Outman's coming up, who struck out his first time up. Hold on, let's see. I just got to acknowledge her, guys. And that's a strike, a changeup, strike 0-1 to Outman. Next pitch is going to be a swinging strike, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch coming. You're about to throw his 70th pitch in the bottom of the 5th. See what happens. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be right to first. He throws to second. Back to first. And he throws it away. But the catcher backs it up. So that's going to be a force play at second. They get the runner at second, and they throw this. Yeah, they did that. So give that a fielder's choice right there. Ottman safe at first. And here comes McConaughey. Yeah, I always get that wrong. McConaughey. He's 0 for 2 today. And a strikeout. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be outside. Ball. 1-0. Still no score here. Here comes the pitch. Outside again. 2-0. Eh. 2-0 count. Next pitch is a strike. Sweeper. 2-1. I tell you, they're both pitching a good one here. Didn't look like it in the beginning of the game. They both were, had men on base. And next pitch is go. Whoa! Oh, call strike. And you got 2 challengers. You won't challenge it, but there's a 2-strike count. Next pitch is going to be swung on and fouled down the first base line. Still 2-2. This is going to be there's 5 pitches in a sequence right now so far. Oh. All right, she's just saying good night. I mean, I'll see you later. All right, so we got a 2-2 count. Runner on first. 2 outs. Here comes the pitcher. It's gonna be. He's going to second. Oh, and I think he just threw him right. Oh, what a throw! Right on the bat. He got him right on. Right, the glove was right there, and that will be. Let's make sure they're checking it. I think he's out, guys. I think he slid right into the glove. The tag. No, they're gonna challenge it. Wait a minute. We got a challenge here. I didn't think so. Let's see. Maybe he got around his foot, got around the tag. Maybe you know how the guys sometimes think they're going to get the guy and they don't get. I think they got him, guys. I don't know where they say they didn't get him. I think he's out. I think he's out. But we'll check it. Let me just say. I think he's out. I don't know why they think he's not out, but maybe the weird slide and the slide and then the glove, the way they, you're supposed to have it right in front of you, but somehow, I don't know. We'll see. The slide, Ottman, I think he got him on the knee before the second, the trail knee before the foot got the bag, but we'll see. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe he got him. Don't know. I'm going to wait. I don't know. Crazy. They're showing like 6 times already on my screen. I'm not the one that's got to make the decision. I'd say out, but I'm a 4-eyed guy right here. So if I took him off, I could say safe. You know what I'm saying? He's out. I told you. Don't go against me. No. Thrown out. And there's that 3 tires aside, right, guys? Yeah, that's out, right? That's 3 outs? Yeah, he definitely was out. So thrown out. Ottman gets thrown out at second. So that's 2 outs then, right? Am I correct? Guys on McKinstry's. Oh, no, it's 3 outs. My bad. My bad. All right, so no runs, 1 hit, none left. Now we're going to the top of the 6th. Still no score. Coming up for the Royals will be Massey, Collins, and Rojas. Wow. Pretty cool. I mean, you know, that's another thing. You know, I don't have, you never know when you do a game that's not your team. You get a game that could be a gem right here. This is a great game to me. Both teams battling. You know, one team is way out of the, you know, they're like the Mets. They're way out of the playoff, and they're still battling, pitching a great game. Bobnik, he hasn't got a win since 2021. I mean, come on. These guys are, you know, they got heart still, you know. They you know, they love the game. Sometimes you get games that are, I do my scorecard, and I keep every single one. I got tons of scorecards since the beginning of the year in here, and I got them all in here. And I tell you right now, a lot of these games that I've done that are not the Mets, they've been awesome games. I mean, I was hoping last night I had the 16th win for the Boston Red Sox under my belt, but they did not win it. They got 15, so there you go. They tied their record of 1946, so they'll be in the record books with tie. But that was great, and I got that, believe it or not. And I'm going to shout him out. He's a Boston Red Sox fan. He came to my Met, channel when I did the Met game, and he became a member. He's salty. He's a great guy. And then I lost the bet on the Sunday to him. That's a base hit right there from Macy. I'll get it. I'll let you know what's going on with that. Hold on. That's a base hit, guys. Macy got his single. And in the bullpen is Taylor Holton, left-handed pitcher for Detroit. So that might be it for Dubnyk. Anyway, coming up is Collins. He's 0 for 1. Struck out and walked. But anyway, to get that story through, because it's very hard to do, it's because of pitching. It's a strike swinging. So basically, I said, if the Mets lose this game, I'll do that Monday night game with Baltimore and Boston and forget the Mets. And I lost. And I did it for him. And he appreciated it. And then we became, he comes to all my broadcasts. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not about your team. It's about making, a community, and, you hang out and you talk and, all the good stuff. So Salty is great. I appreciate him so much. And his team has turned it around, man. I'll tell you right now. He said the same thing to me. He's like, I was in the same boat as you 2 months ago. I said, yeah, I know, but you had a better general manager. He got the right guy to step on this team and get them where they are. And they challenged that pitch, the Tigers, and it was upstairs, and I don't know why you even challenged that. It was 2.9 inches away from the strike zone. Wow. Detroit lost challenge. They got one left. That one right there, I don't understand how you could do that. Not know that was in a strike, and you're a catcher. 1-2 pitch is fouled back, so that's one of those. I got to give one of these guys. I'm sorry. You got to, because there's no way a strike is going to be up here for some reason. But anyway. So, yeah, that's what I try to do. And 1 and 2 count. Here comes the pitch. And that pitch is swung on. And that pitch is belted. You better stamp it, because that is delivered to right field. And it is gone. It is now a 2-run homer, his 6th home run of the year. Isaac Collins. The Royals take a 2-0 lead. Wow, I didn't expect that coming. But there you go. Home run. His 6th home run of the season. He got all of that pitch And I'm sure Melton wanted that pitch back. You could see it right away. Oh, yeah. Hit the Michigan lottery sign. Does that mean that you win? And he's taking him out of the game. That's it. Melton's out. He was knocked out. Holton's coming in. So Melton was knocked out on that pitch. All of a sudden, bang, game. You know what I'm saying? Game's changed. Just like that, guys. So Holton will be the new pitcher coming in, and Rojas will be coming up. And he's 1 for 2 with a double. So we got our first runs of the game. The 6th home run of the season for Collins. And like I said, the Royals are the team that's coming in with the, they're coming in with the 3-game winning streak. For a team that, is way out. Like I said, they're nowhere near they're gonna be sellers. They're 3-0 the last games. Detroit, they did win last night against the Cubs. They got a 1-game winning streak, but they're the ones that really need to, to step on these teams that are, what I'm saying? You got to step on. These teams like even the Mets every team should just run them over. But, sometimes the Mets, like I said, they're young rookies. They're young pitchers. They're still around like that. They're not going anywhere this year, and that's, And like I said, I think the Royals are just, they're not going to give in. No team should give in and say, well, we're done. That's it. It's over. No. You got to play for your job for next year, too. Anyway, it's 2-0 now. Scott? I'm doing fine, Scott. How are you, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Hey, thanks. Is that you for subscribe? Is that you, Scott? If that was you, I thank you for the subscribe, man. At least if that's you, I'll shout you out. And whoever, great. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Scott, what's your team? Holton is in. And Rojas is 1 for 2. Like I said, he's got a strike on him already. There you go. See that? Now, Ostina, Kansas that's his team. So unless it's his betting, I don't know, but he wants the Kansas team. So there you go. It's an 0-2 count already. Oh and 2. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be, it's a ball. 1 and 2. Yeah. It was a good game. I mean, it's been a good game. I mean, just the one mistake, he gave up the home run, and then he got taken out of the game. 2-2 count right now on Rojas. Oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't see my Twitch. I'm sorry, guys. Well, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Rubba. How you doing? How's it going? All right. And that pitch is swung on, and that is going to be an out. McKinstry. One gone, right? That's the first out of that inning. Yep. Here comes Lofton. He's 0 for 2. A strikeout and ground out. First pitch to him. He's in a bunting situation. He bunts it, and it's going foul down the third base line. 0-1. Hey, thank you, Kinman. I appreciate it. This is for you, buddy. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you. Hold on 1 second. Thank you very much. What team are you? The Tigers? Is that what you said? I do not have anybody in this game. I love baseball, and believe it or not, I'm a Met fan, but I don't do, what I'm saying, when the Mets are not playing, I play other teams, and I just want to make it community. I talk to people that, whatever team they are, we have a good time. I enjoy this. It's like a stress release for me because the Mets have been, pulling my hair out of my head, which not that much left, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? I don't have a horse in this race. I think my opinion is that, like I said, the team that needs it the most is Detroit. But the Royals are playing a good game today, so it's now that the Royals just scored, and now they just got a base hit right now. There's a base hit that was Lofton. So right away, they're not giving up on their, season's over for them, but still, they're not going to give these games away. They're not going to give them away. Hey, listen, play-by-play, I'm a fan of play-by-play. JJ, I'm a fan of JJ. I actually subscribe to him. Really good. He's really good. So, welcome. And listen, the Phillies did the best thing too. The Boston Red Sox they changed their manager, got rid of come on. They had two good managers right there. One went to the World Series, but listen, things are going bad. They changed them, and look what happened. The Phillies and the Boston Red Sox are in the playoff race. The Mets, they didn't do it. They had a 12-game losing streak, and they still didn't do it. And then they waited a month and a half after that, and it was too late. It's too late. So right there, you can tell right away who's the general managers are that are better. And that's a ground ball, and that's going to be an out. I think that was the third baseman that made that play, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Keith made that play. 5-3 put out. So you know what I'm saying? You don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You guys. What's up, Foxy? How you doing? And Carter Jensen is he's over. Where's Jensen? Oh, I got the wrong guy. Jensen is 1 for 2. A double and a walk. So here we go. So you guys are on the right track. Phillies team this year, 1-0 count. And Boston. Teams that were likely not going to do it with the same managers, they got rid of them. Unfortunately, two good managers. They're probably going to be picked up. And I think the Mets are going to have Cora as their manager. We'll see. 1-1. As their manager. Yeah, their manager. Unless Beltran. I don't know. I can't really tell with that team. 1-1 count. That's going to be a ball. So, nice to have you here, Kidman. And that's going to be a challenge, and that's going to be a strike. So the Tigers win that challenge, so they keep their one challenge. It's going to be a strike. It's going to be 1-2 now, I believe. It's 1-2 count right now. Pitch is thrown, and that's going to be fouled back still, 1-2. So, Kansas City, 2-0. The top of the 6th is 2 outs. Runner on second, and it's a 1-2 count to Jensen. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be right to first, and it's going to be taken by himself, and that's going to retire the side. But, like I said, the Royals take the lead on a 2-run home run by Collins, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th, 2-0 Kansas City. So they got 2 hits, 2 runs, and they left, what? 1 man on. That's right. That's 1 man on. All right, here we go. All right, coming up for Detroit, it will be top of the lineup. McConaughey, Torres, and Keith. McConaughey, Torres, and Keith. All right. So, you know, a lot of teams. Like I said a couple of months ago that I looked it up and I saw actually last week I saw there was before Boston Red Sox got the winning record, there was only 5 American League teams with winning records, and I sat there going, what? And there was like maybe 7 National League teams. Come on, this is a baseball. You know what I'm saying? Why are these teams so bad this year? I can't explain it. Now Boston has got a winning record. There's not that many teams with winning records out there. But when you look at the wild card, a lot of teams with bad records have chances to still keep themselves going for, to the end of the year, or to at least think, think, think that they are in this race. You know what I'm saying? Into the, you know what I'm saying? Have a chance. So, I mean, the Mets had a chance at one point, but then they just blew that out of the water. So they have no chance, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Rebuilding is part of what happens. You got to rebuild. But there's a lot of teams out there that still believe that they have a shot because of that second wild card, and that's why, it's gonna probably be, if like I said, it should start. These trades should start maybe by next week. August 3rd is when the deadline is, so there you go. So it's going to be, like I said, I always get that name wrong. McConaughey, and he swings the first pitch, and that's Stram in the game, new pitcher, and that's going to be a fly ball right to center, and that's going to be an out. So Stram is the new pitcher, and that's an out. Stram is the new pitcher, and he's Matt Stram, ERA of 7.09, and OPS opponents is 879. So Matt Stram, he's going to be facing Torres, and he is 1 for 2 today. He got that single in the first inning. So, But that's what they did that for. They did that so that more teams have chances to be, trying for that wild card, that one game, that last position. So a lot of teams are fighting for it. So I don't know. That pitch is swung on and fouled back. But I think when you got to worry about your getting to 5. In my opinion, you need to get to 500 before you can think of anything. But some teams may make it, may get still believe that they can make it. And I guess that's what you got to do. 1-1 count, and that's foul back. 1-2. Because you can't go in the. I guess you can't. You get that motivation. You can't go in the dugout. You can't go in every game thinking, "Well, man, we stink." I mean, you stink. You can see it. I can tell you, the Mets know they stink. It's just that they got to come out there and keep playing the game. But it's getting worse. It's getting to the point where you're just like, "Oh God, you believe this just happened? I can't believe it." 2-2 count. So that's why I do these games, because no stress for me. Next pitch is a high for ball, 3-2. But I think a lot of players will be changing teams this year. We'll find out. Like I said, I always wake up every morning thinking, well, the Mets did something. They didn't do anything. They didn't trade anybody. 3-2. The only one they did was Peterson, and not yesterday, but the night before, he had a great game for the Cubs. And that's going to be did he swing? He did go. The first base umpire says he went around. That's going to be a strikeout. For the first strikeout for Stram. It's 2 gone. It's going to bring up Keith. So, got to give the fans what they want, and you're not giving what they want. I mean, in Mendoza and Stern's first year, we made the playoffs, wild card, I believe, or whatever it was. We were all the way up to almost making the World Series. I think it was 2 games. I can't remember. Lee is pinch hitting, 256 batting average. Lee is pinch hitting, and he's hitting for what? He's pitching for Keith. Oh, Keith's out of the game. I wonder why. I don't know if there's anything wrong with Keith, but there's a 2-0 count on Lee. So, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, it just fell down. It just fell away. It fell. It went, boof, goodbye. 2-1. And when you do, in my opinion, when you do not sign your best player before you got, before you got Soto, and I'm like, I really don't care about Soto. I really didn't. Really, honestly, guys, I did not care about getting Soto. I cared about Pete Alonso. And then they get Soto, and then they forget about Pete Alonso, but then they say, you know what, we'll give him a 1-year deal with an option out. And I said, that's it. You don't sign him before the end of the year. He's done. And I kept telling my wife, she goes, he better not do that because I won't be watching him. And guess what? She ain't watching him. And I knew right away that was it. You just took away the heart of the Mets. 3-2 count. That's outside. He walked him. So I don't know what happened to Keith. First walk given up. They didn't trade him. No, I hope not. You know what I'm saying? We talk about trades, and next thing you know, every time I see somebody get out of the game, I'm like, oh, did they trade the guy? Like the other day, Juan Soto didn't play on Sunday. I'm like, nah, they wouldn't do that. You never know. I said, Stearns, you can't trust that guy at all. Anyway, it's Green, 1 for 2 today, and he's got a single in the first. Strike call. So you don't know. You never know now. They'll pull you out of the game. You don't know. But I didn't know. I don't think Keith got hurt or nothing. He might have just took him out for some reason. 1-1 count. Maybe the pitcher. Maybe he doesn't hit against Strom. It's a 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be foul back. 1-2. Here comes the pitch, and that's swung on. And that ball is hit. Center field is going back. He's going to go back. He's going to go back. He makes it on the track. He makes the catch to retire the side. Well, the ballpark held that ball. So, no runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Hold on, let's get it right here. Going to the top of the 7th inning. 2-0 Kansas City. Kansas City will be having, I think it's Thomas Pasquantino, excuse me, Pasquantino, and Perez. So if anybody wants to let me know what team you are and where you coming, where you there. I can't even talk right now. Where you guys are from, you can do that. I'm from the great state of Jersey. But other than that, that's it. You know my team. So if you want, feel free to tell me what team you're rooting for, and who you where you from. I think the game's going pretty Well, it started. Well, it started at 6:40, so it's 8:33, so it's a little bit longer, right? I mean, it's in that area around that, 2 hour plus. It's still anybody's ball game. 2-0 is nothing really. I've seen many a game go, you know, change of hands. Believe me. Should be. I think it's. I think it might be still Holton in the game. Is that Holton? First pitch to yeah, Holton's still in the game. First pitch to Thomas, who's 0 for 3 today. It takes a strike call, 0-1. Next pitch is low. That didn't hit him? Okay, it bounced up. 1-1. That's funny because usually I get a hit by pitch almost every game that I've done. I have not seen one yet. This game has not had a hit by pitch. Here comes the 1-1 count. That's ground ball. That slowly hit the second, and he throws him over to first. Oh, he just got him. Thomas almost beat it. Torres gets him. Score that 4-3 put out. Here comes Pasquantino. Hey, it's Pasquantino. Vinny. That's my cousin Vinny. I do have a cousin Vinny, actually. Not kidding. 1 for 2 today, Pasquantino. He singled and he walked. And that pitch is a strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a a ball. 1-1. That was a ball. Okay. Next pitch is a ball again. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch. It's a strike call. We got 2-2 count. And the bullpen is warming up. Is John Schreiber, right-handed pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. Still 2-2. Next pitch is swung on. That ball is hit to center field, and that's playable. And that is an out. Second out. Gonna bring up Perez. See, tomorrow would have been a good game to do if Tarek Scoble would have been pitching tomorrow. But I'm doing the Met game. I hope it's not. Well, he's not pitching. He got hurt, and he's taking him out. And Wagoo Spack is coming in the game. Wagoo Spack. Oh boy, I hope I got that right. They're taking him out, and Wagoo Spack is be the third pitcher coming in for the Tigers. So Wagoo Spack is coming in. Yo, Gary! What's up, buddy? That's another guy. I forgot to mention Gary. Gary's a true Met fan with me. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I'm scouting again. You know me. I'm scouting all over. Finding some new people for the channel. Everybody say hello to Gary. Awesome guy. Yeah, Gary. This is the only game tonight, Gary. This is it. I spun my wheel today, and that game came up. And then tomorrow I'm going back to the Mets. You know me, Gary. a glutton for punishment, I guess, right? So yeah, Gary. I was just saying. I'm like, for a team that's still around the hunt, Detroit, their fan base is really. I mean, unless there was something on a Thursday that we didn't know about, maybe they had a threat of rain or something, a threat of something. But they don't have. I mean, you figure they're like 6 games out of the wild card. They're right there. I don't know. So Jacob Wagger-Spack is in the game. ERA of 1.26. Opponent's OPS is .507. He's only been 11 games this year for Detroit. So his name is Jacob Wagger-Spack. I hope I said it right. Here comes the pitch to Perez. And Perez still, I'm dying to see Perez do it tonight. 0-2, a walk and a strikeout. He just needs one home run to take the all-time home run leader in Royals history over the great George Brett. That I just found out tonight, guys, before the game. So that's really basically the only thing I'm rooting for with Perez, because like I said, he did our Mets in. And Gary can tell you that Perez did us in 2015. A 1-2 count on Perez. And we haven't been there since. We've been messed up since. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a pop-up, playable for the right fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, none left. We got a 7th inning stretch coming, right? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Coming up in the 7th inning. First will be blah, blah, blah. Dingler, Carpenter, and Torkelson. All right, so we get our 7th inning stretch on. I wish my would have been longer, but I got to do it 3 times just to get it out, Everybody stretch it out. Okay, that's one. Oh, yeah? Everybody stretching out. Let's go. One more time. So, yeah, that's cool, guys. Like I said, I'm thinking there would be a lot more fans there. And I said, well, it's a Thursday night. I don't know, maybe, I told everybody that you go to the Met game tomorrow, even the Mets are 17 games out, whatever, and because the Dodgers are coming in, there'd be a full house, like you say. You'll be like, first time, you're like, wow, the Mets really, are they a good team? They must be in first place. No, they draw a lot of fans. But it is what it is, right? I'm sure if they if they take this 4-game series from the Royals, who knows? Maybe they'll start coming in more. Now I'm looking. They're showing downtown Detroit here, or about a stadium, and really not that much. Like as opposed, well, now they're showing me the car place where they park their cars. So I don't know. It's I don't know. Oh, the great Al Kaline, yeah, of course. John Schreiber in the game, 3.29 ERA. Opponents are .743. John Schreiber in 42 games this year is the pitcher. 4th pitcher up for John Schreiber coming in. Then you got, this could be a big inning right now for Detroit. Massey, first pitch is a inside pitch. Is that Massey? No, Dingler. I'm sorry, Dingler. I got the wrong guys. Oh, God, I got the wrong thing. Hold on, I'm sorry. Dingler He is 0 for 1 with a walk. He's got a 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a fly ball. That dunks in for a base hit. And almost missed it to left. Actually, almost misplayed the right fielder. But there's a base hit right there. Good start to the inning for them. Only down by 2. Like I said, this might be the inning that you got to make that comeback. I mean, it's 2-0, but still, you know. Lofton almost misplayed it. That would have been a bad play. Carpenter's 0 for 2 today, and he takes a ball 1-0. 2 ground outs today for Kerry. Oh, really? And that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be going to third base. It's going to be first and third right now. And a change of pitcher may change this game. Carpenter gets a base hit, and Dingler goes to third. So first and third right now for Detroit, and it's going to bring up Torkelson. So it's going to, like I said, it could be the change of the inning once that new pitcher came in. And here's a pitch to, whoa, down the line, foul or left field. So we got something brewing here for the Detroit team. And I put that on the wrong side. 0-1 count to Torkelson. He struck out twice, Torkelson, right? Yeah, and that's another Owen should be 0-2, right? Come on. No, they're challenging it. Oh, that's a strike. And guess what? Tigers are out of challenges in the bottom of the 7th. So it's an 0-2 count on Torkelson. So no more challenges. So they got to deal with the umpires' calls. Oh, thank you, Gary. They don't want to tell me who they are, most of them. I just checked the poll at the, I know who's rooting for Detroit or who's rooting for Kansas City. I'm not, don't be afraid, right, Gary? Tell them, don't be afraid of me. I'm going to tell you. You want to hear? I'll tell you what I can tell you. It's a 1-2 count. Now it's 2-2. So it's 2-2 to Torkelson. I think there's some Detroit fans. I think they are. And that's a strikeout. Oh, that's a big strikeout right there. Big strikeout. First strikeout for, what's his name? I put Torkelson. The pitcher, Schreiber. Big one right there. But here comes McKinstry, who's McKinstry's 2 for 2. 2 singles. He was thrown out trying to go to second. That pitch is going to be swung on, and it's going to be broken bat. Oh, caught by the shortstop. Broken bat. That's probably why it didn't go far, because of broken bat. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Outman or maybe a pinch hitter. Nope, Outman's coming up. Outman is 0 for 2. Let's see. After this inning, we're going to check the poll to see what's going on again with that poll. Who will win the series? Let's see. We'll do that after this inning. Next pitch is a ball, 1-0. In the bullpen, warming up for the Royals is Steve Cruz, right-handed pitcher. He's getting ready. 1-0 pitch to Outman, and that's inside for a ball. 2-0. Runners on first and third. Kansas City winning 2-0 in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. On deck batter, McGonigal. I always get these names, sometimes they. That pitch is swung on and fouled off. That's 2-1. Wow. Hey, Gary, we got 30, besides you, we got 31 people here, and I don't know who's Detroit or who's Kansas City fans. And the next pitch is swung on and fouled back. Two and two. Next pitch is coming, 2-2. This big pitch right here. Swung on, and that ball is hit deep, going back. The right fielder going back, got it back, and it's a home run! A 3-run home run by Outman. It's his 4th of the year. The Detroit Tigers take a 3-2 lead. Wow. He jumped for it, but did not come down with it. Just like that. I said something might happen in this inning to change the game. And there you go. A 3-run home run by Outman. Changes the game. Makes it 3-2. Did you, OJ Vic, are you saying watch this? Did you see something I didn't see before it? If you're, I guess you're a Detroit Tiger fan, I'm going to assume, right? Anyway, just like that, this game is changed to 3-2, and McConaughey is 0 for 3. He took a strike right now, and that's a ball. A change up in the dirt. So just like that, this game has been changed on a 3-run home run by Outman. 1-1 count. Next pitch is inside, 2-1. It must be me. I always bring luck to the other team. When I come on, I always do home run calls, and, I'll take the credit. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I know Woody was going to step in. Thanks, Woody. I know. It's the fans that are watching. I get it. The true Detroit, Kansas City people, But right now, it's 3-1 count on McConaughey. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a line drive. That's going to be into left field. McConaughey's going to try for second. I don't know why he did that. It's going to be a base hit, and then he's going to be if it reminds me of the Mets yesterday. Yep. But if that's the last out, I think, yes, he got thrown out, so it's a single and trying to stretch it. I don't know why. He was completely going to be out. But, so, innings over. Detroit Tigers on a 3-run home run by Outman take a 3-2 lead going to the 8th inning. So they got 3 runs, 1, 2, 3, on 4 hits, and none left on. Coming up in the 8th inning for the Royals will be Massey, Collins, and Rojas. And now let's check the poll. See what's going on with this poll now. All right, what we got going here? Let's see. We got 24 votes. I do appreciate everybody with the votes. Right now, we got the Royals at 33%. And, of course, the Tigers, which you asked about, Gary, looks like they're 67%. So there's a lot more Tiger fans than we see in this right now. And right now, the Tiger fans are winning that because of that 3-run home run. So there you go. We'll check it at the end of the game to see what actually the poll happens. But right now, that poll is going towards the Tigers' way. So what an exciting bottom of the 7th inning that was. So there you go. Now I'm gonna check to see who's pitching tomorrow for my New York Mets against the. It's probably gonna be somebody that Oh, okay. Manaya is pitching for the Mets and Sasaki for the Dodgers. All right. Well, Manaya, he should have been a starter in the beginning of the year, but they didn't do it. So I don't know what happened there. Now he's a starter again. Anyway, that's that game tomorrow. I'm going to be taken care of. And then Saturday, I'll pick a game for Saturday because I don't do the Mets on Saturday afternoon baseball. You can check that out. I'll have it on my channel. So if you want to check out the Mets tomorrow with me, see how much different I am, because Gary can tell you. So there you go. But anyway, we're going into the ground ball foul. That's a new pitcher, right? I believe. Anderson, new pitcher coming in. 4.17 ERA, 0.732 OPS opponents in 36 games. So new pitcher. And one strike to Massey. 0-1. Massey is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a run scored, and that's a 1-1 count right now. So the fourth pitcher for Detroit. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a base hit right past the first baseman, and here we go. First hit given up by Anderson. Second hit for Massey. No, they're not going to go away. You know what? Kansas City's not going to go away. They're not going to just give up. That's a good team right there, even though they're, like I said, nowhere near this playoffs. So just don't sleep on them, Don't sleep on teams like that. Collins is up. And Collins is it Collins? Because I don't know if they're going to have. Collins is 1 for 2. What did Collins do? I know he did something. Hold on. Is the right guy? Oh, Collins hit a home run. That's right. 2-run home run. His last time up, and he walked. First pitch is a strike, and then he throws the first, and he's back safely. Is that a new batter? Yeah, some pinch runner actually at first now for Massey. Got 1 disengagement. You get 2, of course. Pitches a bunt. It's bunted to third base. He caught it in the air. Did he catch that in the air? Who is that now at third? Detroit took another guy and I don't know, but a nice catch there. I don't know who plays third, but that was not. Oh, that's right. That was Lee. Lee took over for what's his name? That's a beautiful play by Lee. So I got to give him you got to give him an MVP on that because that's a Gold Glove play right there. The guy bunted and he dove and made the catch. We got 2 outs. He's running to second, and he's going to be safe at second base. So Tolbert is the pinch runner. He's safe, stolen base for Tolbert. He came in for Massey to run, Tolbert. So we got some changes over there. Tolbert, runner on second. And it's going to be Rojas. He's 1 for 3. 0-1 count. And the ball gets away, and the catcher can't find it. So there's a man on third right now. Just like that, tying run goes to third. It's a 1-1 count. That's a mistake right there. I think the pitcher wild pitched that, or let's see. Yeah, that's a wild pitch. Wild pitch. And then the catcher couldn't find it. And then when he finally found it, he was at third already. I think Tolbert, I've seen him before. He's played against the Mets. Very fast runner. That's a 1-2 count right now. 1-2. Stuff happening. A lot of stuff happening right now. 1-2 count. Runner on third. Tying run. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a swinging, and that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be a tying run that just comes in. And just like that, this game is tied again. All of a sudden, this game is broken out, and now it's a tie game again. RBI for Rojas. Yeah, well, who says it's going to be an easy night? You know, who says it's going to be a quick one? This one, they're not giving away. The Royals were not going to give this game away. They got a 3-game winning streak, and you would love to go out at least say, well, we're doing the best we can the rest of the year. And that's a strike call to Lofton, who's 1 for 3 today with a double. The top of the 8th inning, it's tied at 3. Next pitch is a ball low. It's 2-1. Should be 2-1, right? Maybe 1-1. I remember. Yeah, I think it's 1-1. Okay. Next pitch is swung on, and that ball is hit out to right field, and right fielder's got the ball, and he makes the catch, and that's an out. Runner goes back to first. That's the second out of the game, second out of the inning. And it's going to bring up Velasquez. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Velasquez, first pitch to him is going to be a strike call. 0-1. Line out and 2 ground outs tonight for Andrew. That's going to be a ball. 1-1. 1-1 count. And that's going to be swung on and missed. We got a 1-2 count right now. They got a runner on first. They tied it up. Anderson trying to put this game, this inning to bed. Just get the 1 run. That's it. So 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a check swing down the line. Foul. He check swinged that. Imagine he would have got it right down the third base line and for a base hit. Almost. Almost. Boy, Lee plays way off that line. Wow, way off it. It's the 8th inning. I don't know. Third base. Anyway, 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's low for a ball. 2-2. I mean, he's almost kissing the shortstop, I swear. Yeah, man, you missed it. I mean, it happened all of a sudden. Steven Cruz in the bullpen for the Royals. That's strike 3 call. Struck him out. But the Royals tie it up. It's now 3-3 going into the bottom of the 8th inning. So he struck him out. 1 run on 2 hits. And 1 left. All right, so this game is tied, going to the bottom of the 8th. Coming up for Detroit will be Torres, Lee, and Green. I don't know what happened to Lee, but Lee came out of the game. Right? Well, you know, I mean, Dingler has a single for you. I'm not sure if that helps you or not, but and a walk. I don't know if they count that. But they're coming. I mean, Green is coming up. Maybe if he gets on, maybe who knows? Got a shot. You definitely got a shot. This game is all of a sudden tied again. Yeah, I was trying to say I don't know what happened to Keith, unless he just couldn't hit that Stram pitcher, so they took him out for that reason of all. Like I said, you start thinking right away, like, wait a minute, why are they taking people out of the game? Are they making deals? Wheeling and dealing time, you know? Exciting. It's always exciting when I do these games. Any game that I do that, you know, is close like this. Anybody's ball game, put it that way. Who wants it bad enough? Who needs it bad enough? And Steven Cruz is in the game for the Royals. He's 4.63 ERA, 33 games, a .787 opponent's OPS. So Cruz is the fourth pitcher for the Royals. And like I said, Torres is 1 for 3. The first pitch is swung on and missed, strike one. Torres singled in the first, and he struck out 1 for 3. Next pitch is going to be a foul ball. We got an 0-2 count already. This game might go to final at bat. I really don't know. I mean, this game is close. It depends on, like I said, it depends on the bullpen. I mean, if the guys in the bullpen, you know, come in and they give up the run. I mean, it could be anybody. It could be, I mean, who wants it more? Like I said, who wants this more? Who needs it more? It's an 0-2 count still. Now it's 1-2. I mean, like I said, the Royals have a 3-game winning streak, and they're not going anywhere. They're doing it for pride, you know, for their team, for that jersey number. You know, not the number, but the name that, you know, that's on the front. And of course, the Detroit has a legitimate shot to be in the you know, the playoffs. So, you know what I'm saying? It's right there. Anyway, ground ball foul, still 1-2. That was 99 miles an hour. I haven't seen one all game that close to 100. This is the 6th pitch sequence happening. Going to be the 7th pitch coming up right now. So Torres is really battling. Here comes the pitch, and it swung on and missed. He struck him out, and that was actually a low 95. That's first strikeout for Cruz. It's going to bring up Lee, who came in to play third for Keith. And Lee is, he got a walk actually his first time up. So first pitch is a ball upstairs, and that's 99. Come on, can you get it to 100? Lee's got 5 home runs, 20 RBIs this season, batting .256. So next pitch is way outside, just a bit outside. I always want to say that. That was nowhere near. That was nowhere near. Thanks, Woody. 2-0 count. 2-0 count. Pitches way outside, not way outside, but outside. 3-0. On deck batter is Green. Next pitch is a strike call. 3-1. They weren't going to let him swing at that. Nope. The manager said, you ain't doing that. Just stay over there. 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. There you go. Base hit right there. And it's gonna bring up a green. With a man on first. Green's 1 for 3 with a single in the first inning. Go close the barn, Gary. You got it, buddy. I'll keep it going. I appreciate you, Gary. So we got Green up, runner on first. Too Simp, now's your time. Now's the time right now, Too Simp, for Green to do something. Oh, ground ball to second. They don't get him at second, so they get the first. They get the runner at first. Couldn't get him at. He was gonna think about throwing a second, but he did not. But there's an out. That's 4-3 put out. But the runner's on second now. And here comes Dingler, so you got another chance. Dingler is up. I think he's your best chance, really, in my opinion. The first pitch to him is a ball. Dingler is 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. He singled last time up, so here you go. That pitch is swung on and fouled to the right side, out of play. 1-1. Gary, I'm going to make you a mod. I'm telling you, Gary, you the man. Going to be my first mod, Gary. That's pitch is swung on, and that's hit to the right field line, and it's going to dunk foul. Ooh, wow. That would have been nice right there. I think he would have scored him. Lee would have been all around those bases. Pretty close. Not too close. 4 inches off. 5 inches off. A little bit. And Dingler's got to check his bat again. Do some work on it. Get it ready. Wow. Exciting. Bottom of the 8th. Tie game. Dingler. 1-2 pitch to Dingler. Here comes the ground ball. That's going to go over the head of the third baseman down the line. That's going to be a 1-run scoring. Dingler is going to go to second with a double. Detroit takes the lead, 4-3. That was the perfect timing for the Detroit Tigers to take the lead, and Dingler does it with a double. Run scores. Lee scores. Dingler's with the runners in score position. He's got a 370 average and 2 outs, 4th highest in the American League. And he just showed you why. And just like that, it's 4-3. Bottom of the 8th. Here comes Carpenter, who's 1 for 3. That's a 99-mile-an-hour pitch. He still can't get over 100. 1 for 3 with a run scored, Carpenter. Single last time up. So 1-3 count. A 1-3 count. 0-1 count. 1-3 count. What am I talking about? 1-3 count. I know, Woody. 0-2 count now. Oh boy, I hit the wrong. I saw the wrong thing. 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be low. Detroit takes the lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runner on second base, 2 outs. 1-2 pitch to Carpenter, and that's going to be fouled back. We're going to do it again. Again, 99. The poor guy can't get over 100. And the bullpen is going to be Drew Summers, left-handed pitcher. Is he your closer? I don't know. Drew Summers is in the bullpen for Detroit. Do you have a closer or is it by committee? 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a foul down the right field line. Still 1-2. Yeah. Listen, no, we don't want to do that. I mean, seriously, I'm watching. He hasn't got 100 yet. 1-2 count. Pitch is thrown, and that's swung on and fouled in the left field bleacher out of play stands. This is 6-pitch sequence right now to Carpenter. One, 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Fouled it off again. Boy, he's getting his work in today with this guy. Cruz is in this inning 24 pitches already. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball. Right to first. Oh, he bobbled it. He's going to make it to first, and the runner's going to come up. No, the runner stays at third. Oh, what a bobble. Oh, yeah, what a bobble at first by Pacquantino. He tried to short hop it, and unfortunately, doing a Olay, and Olay didn't work. But the runner goes to third, and that's all. First and third now. Give that an E3. E3. And it's going to bring up Torkelson. Dangerous right now. Torkelson's up. Get those extra runs for the 9th inning. Oh, boy. That's one thing you don't, and then a pitching coach came out. Like the pitching coach is going to say, well, what did he do? It wasn't the pitcher. It was the first baseman trying to Olay it. Not in those situations, man. You gotta, get your body in front of it. I played first base. I'm a lefty. I know it's harder for a righty, I guess. Oh, that almost got him in the face. No, he's a lefty. That's a lefty. Then why did he? I don't know. Anyway, first pitch to Torkelson is what is that? A challenge. That's why I can't see it. Challenged by Kansas City. And that is a ball, and Kansas City's down to 1 ABS challenge. So Detroit has none, and and Kansas City has 1. So there you go. 1-0 count. That's outside. 2-0. Two and 0 pitch coming. That's going to be swung on and missed. 2-1. And he went down. He went down to 97, so I guess he's getting tired. 2-1 pitch to Torkelson. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a pop-up. Playable for the first. Oh, shortstop comes flying in and makes the catch. That retires the side. But Detroit scores 1 more to take the lead. We're going to the top of the 9th. It's 4-3. Last licks for Kansas City. Wow. So I don't know if that's their closer or not coming in, but let's see. We got 1, 2, 3 hits on and 1 run, and they left 2 men on base. All right. Coming up in the 9th inning, last licks, like I said, for the Royals, trying to keep their 3-game winning streak. will be the top of the lineup: Jensen, Thomas, and Pasquantino. That error by him did not cost him. Well, there's no ties, so that doesn't happen. And if they go to extra innings, they get the ghost runner on second to start the inning. So they already start with a guy on second to try to get the run in, and then once of course, whoever's, you get, at the top of the, if you score on the top and you don't score on the bottom, of course the top of the, the team that, the team that basically scores first, not first, but, the 10th inning, top of the 10th, or then the bottom of the 10th, they don't score. So that's how it works. That's how they do it. You basically have to score to win, but the home team gets the last, chance. So there you go. But like I said, this game is 4-3, so I don't know. Detroit looks like they're on their way, but you never know. You never know with baseball. So there you go. There's no pitching. There's one thing about baseball. There's no clock, so this can go as long as it has to go till somebody wins. So the last chance, and the pitcher, like I said, will be coming in for the Tigers. I think it's going to be that guy. Let me see. Yeah, Drew Summers. This is his first career save opportunity, guys. 4.50 ERA in 19 games, a .733 OPS opposition. So this is his first chance for a save ever. His first pitch is a ball to Jensen, who is 1 for 3 today. He got a double and walk. So this is his first chance. 1-0 count. Next pitch is a strike. It's 1-1. Wow. No pressure here, right? First chance for a save. And those things are not easy to come by. Let's see what he can do. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be swung on and missed. So we got 2 strikes on him already. It's 1-2. Upstairs. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and it swung on and missed. He struck him out. First strikeout of the game for Summers. That's 1 gone. And it's going to be Thomas. He is 0 for 4. First pitch is going to be a ball. 1-0. Next pitch outside, 2-0. First time closing. Doesn't look nervous to me. 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike call. 2-1. Remember, Kansas City has 1 ABS challenge left. Detroit does not have any. On deck batter will be Pasquantino. 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be low. 3-1. Three-one count right now. Here comes the pitch, and he throws it up high. That's going to be his walk. That's going to be the first walk issued by Summers. Runner on first base. And it's going to bring up Pasquantino. He's 1 for 3 today. There's a pitch, and it's swung on. And that's going to be a base hit past the first baseman. Is he going to go to third? He's going to stop at second. We got a first and second right here. Oh, boy. Something brewing. And it's going to bring up the dangerous. And that goes to the pitcher. The manager's coming right out. So I don't know if this was a work in progress. Let's see what happens. Is he going to calm him down, or is he going to take him out? That is the... He's gone. He took him right out. So that was a work in progress. Finnegan is coming in. So Finnegan will be coming in. So I think that was a work in progress, or they tried to figure it out. But now they got Finnegan coming in. That'll be the 6th pitcher when we come back. When they come back. But there's first and second with 1 out, and the Detroit winning 4-3. What a exciting finish this will be. And I see 41 people out there. I appreciate you guys. All I ask you to do is just hit that like button and subscribe. It's free. And let me know what team you're rooting for tonight. This is the only game this is the only game left tonight. And it's coming down to the wire right now. And I do appreciate everybody that's been here. And all my people that I know. Much love to everybody that, that's part of my community, which I'm trying to build. But what a game. I mean, come on. This could go either way. Right now, either way, the next pitch can do it. Because you got Perez, which shocked me and blew my mind before the game, that he is tied with the great Hall of Fame and George Brett for the home run lead in Royals history. They're tied. The next home run he hits, he will be the king of Royal. And you figure, like, wow, man, they had Bo, Bo knows this, Bo knows that, Bo Jackson, George Brett. But yeah, I mean, it's that. And Kyle Finnegan is on the mound, and it's warming up right now. So, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy, right? Well, there you go. Well, like I said, I hope your team, whoever your team, I hope your team wins for you, man. But you got a great, like I said, Perez right now. Perez is a clutch guy, man. Right now, he's up, and see what he does. First pitch coming from, he's 0 for 3 tonight, too. Walk and a strikeout. And the first pitch to Perez is a ball. So, well, there you go, offshore. Hopefully, like I said, you guys right there, like I told you, it's right there for the taking, I guess, Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a ground ball. Slowly hit the second. He's going to throw to first. Perez is going to be out at first. It's going to be a double play. And this game is in the books. Oh, my goodness. One pitch, and it changes everything. Perez is doubled up. That was they're going to check it. Make sure not. 4. Wait, I think it's over. Yes, it's over. So the final score is 4-3, and what a way to end it. I thought for sure Perez may beat that out, but they went for the second and then went back to first, and they get the double play to end the game. So the streak is over for the Kansas City Royals, losing their game, and there's now a 2-game winning streak for Detroit. So when the second baseman got it, he threw to McConaughey, and when McConaughey threw it back, Perez just missed it. If he was a little bit quicker, he would have got it, but unfortunately he was thrown out, and that is the game. And what a game! I'm telling you, you couldn't end any. I mean, this is like excitement. You could have been. It could have ended either way. Detroit wins the game. They get 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Kansas City 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. And the final is Detroit 4 and Kansas City 3. One more thing we'll do is check the poll to see what the poll said at the end that I wrote. That I put, that say who will win this series. So 31 votes. I do appreciate everybody with the votes. You got Royals at 35% and the Tigers at 65%. So right now, so far, there's 4-game series. Right now, the Tigers are the first one with that, chance to win the series. But like I said, anything can happen in this. I mean, they both played great. It's just that, unfortunately, in most of the time, probably 9 times out of 10, Perez might have blasted a 3-run home run, but it didn't happen tonight. So I do appreciate everybody that came here. I met some new people. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys join me. I'll be going back to my Mets tomorrow night. Unfortunately, the Mets are, I got to do that. But then Saturday, I'll be doing a game of the Saturday afternoon games. So I'll pick a game. I'll spin my little wheel, and we'll see what happens on Saturday. But I do appreciate everybody, all my regulars, all my new people that I know, everybody that's subscribed, everybody's talked to me. I do appreciate everybody. I had a great time. Thank you for joining me. And like I said, unfortunately, some people didn't get the win and some people did. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. But like I said, baseball is a game of redeeming itself. And the next day, it could be a win for your team. And, it happens. That's why you got to love the sport. And I had a great time. And thank you for that subscriber, that last one. You were awesome. Everybody who subscribed and everybody who's here tonight, that's for you. Much love. Much love. And Gary, as always, we'll talk tomorrow. I know Gary's probably not hearing this now, but he'll probably hear it later. Gary, I'll talk to you tomorrow on the Met game. And then you guys want to stop by, come to the Met side and see how it is. I'm such a different person. I'm not, how when you have your own team, you get nuts, even though I know they're not even close to coming back the next 2-3 years. But anyway, you guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys. And you guys have a great night. And I'll see you on the other side. Thanks again, guy. Too simple. I'll catch you also, buddy. Thank you very much. All of you, great. I had a great time. I got to go check on my daughter now. She's been by herself. Thanks a lot. I will talk to you, and I'll see you on the other side. And like I said,